vendors to choose from, Portland, Oregon is the capital of American street food. But if you're looking for pork in Portland, there's no better place than Lardo, where a highly trained chef is combining local, farm-fresh meat with authentic Italian flavors and serving up rich, savory sandwiches.
It's got it all going on.
Porchetta, pork meatball, pork belly with egg and cheese. Oh, it is pure pork perfection.
If we wouldn't eat it or serve it to our mother, then we don't bother serving it to anyone else.
It's time to pig out.
What is it about pork in Portland?
Being a Lardo sandwich. Overwhelming meat sensation is kind of why I come back again and again.
Pork sandwich is a pork sandwich, but this is a little different deal. It is completely unique. Oh, yeah. For me, pork is king. It's got it all going on. I'm telling you, it's got it all going on.
If I distilled all of my experience, two things would always be present: a strong Italian influence and a lot of pork. Lardo is Italian for cured fatback. You know, some people come to the car and they're like, is everything cooked in lard? You know, does everything have pork belly in it? Like, no, but we prefer things with pork in it. I'm going to show you our porchetta sandwich with dirty fries. It's a loin of a pig. The loin is attached to its belly. Roll it up and tie it, and this takes 8 hours to cook. It's an Italian tradition. I first saw it when I was on my honeymoon with my wife in Florence. So the bread is going to get on the bottom caper aioli, and then on top parsley remoulade. It's puree of fresh flat leaf Italian parsley, lemon juice, extra virgin olive oil, and a few more capers. Kind of important that you get a good mix of the loin and the belly. I want to make dirty fries. We had an abundance of pork scraps. We had the idea to throw a handful of those in the fry later. Parmesan cheese and spicy pickled peppers. Those are ready to go. One of our most popular sandwiches, porchetta with dirty fries.
It is the combination of texture and taste that makes this sandwich work for me. Rich, salty goodness. There is fat on it. It adds to the flavor. I'll be telling my friends about this.
My dad's the chef.
My background is in fine dining as a chef. I work in Boston and New York City. Moved to Vermont, where I was the chef on a working farm that taught me a lot about true farm-to-table cooking, whole beast cooking.
We are seeing more chefs coming into the food carts and apply their creativity.
It was actually my wife's idea. She noticed that these carts were popping up. She brought home the idea, and I told her she was crazy. I looked into it, found this awesome cart. It just sort of took shape.
He's done an amazing job.
What are you thinking? Think about the banh mi.
Pork meatball banh mi. A banh mi is a Vietnamese sandwich. What we did was we made standard meatballs, but instead of using Italian flavors, we traded up for some more of the Vietnamese flavors. So we wanted to figure out a way to incorporate those Vietnamese flavors, but with Lardo style. And that's the pork meatball banh mi.
Great textures, great flavors, great sauce. So good.
It's a great sandwich. It just makes you warm and fuzzy inside.
I'll take the pork belly.
I'm going to show you how to make our pork belly egg and cheese sandwich. We roast our own pork belly. It's been lightly cured with a little bit of salt and sugar, and then roasted for a couple of hours in the oven. Heating this bread up makes it even better. Farm fresh eggs, Tillamook cheddar. We're going to assemble the sandwich. Caper aioli, pork belly, and then our egg with more belly, just a little arugula. This is Lardo's pork belly egg and cheese sandwich.
The pork belly, perfectly cooked. The cheese blends in perfectly. The egg really, really works.
Hi, Rick.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Okay. We drive from clear across the other side of town just to come over to see Rick.
It's very liberating to own your own little business. There's a lot of freedom.